For me, this scale is just going into Parnassus, the most wonderful thing, because with the scale, with a piece of music, you have an enormous obligation towards the composer. That means to say you have to get out of your little or big self and go into the, understand the music and the piano. With the scale, it's you and the instrument. This means like a sports person who goes out running before he goes into the match. A ballet dancer, the most famous ballet dancer, would still work at the bar every day. So it's just with your body and this body here, this body, which I call this is another body, the fusion with this other body. Now the scale has, because first you can do a lot of things to acquire a lot of pleasure from it. So I use the scale also to teach how to play fast. Because when you play slowly, you put a lot of weight on every note. You transfer the weight. The faster you play, the less weight you use. It's like carrying a heavy rucksack on your back with stones. You can't run with stones on your back. So what you do, the feet are hardly touching the floor. You don't put any pressure on it. It's just the arm which for you're traveling. You're traveling with your arm. So therefore, I'm a great lover of scales. For me, the scale is not a chore. The scale is for me is a must. It's every day. It's like other people go jogging. I play my scales. Yeah, this is a party political broadcast on behalf of the amateur pianist. I was the pupil of the great man, Professor Leo Kestenberg, who was Minister of Art and Culture in Germany, a pupil of Busoni. He introduced for the first time a state's examination for all piano teachers, because in those days, there were governesses who used to come home to the pupil and knock the people over the knuckles, and people have forever left the piano because they were horrified thinking back of their horrible experience in their childhood. He introduced music to the factories. He brought piano and music out of the drawing room, out of the middle or upper class, to be part, everybody, he said, has a birthright to music. Today is an enormous industry for amateurs. I mean, there are competitions, there are lots. I'm not coming along with something totally new, but I want to encourage people, because from the experience is that the people are high achievers. Now, I have got a direct word to amateur pianists. The problem is that the amateur is sometimes a high achiever professionally, either a doctor, a surgeon, or whatever, a lawyer. He comes to the lesson with the expectation that things have to go immediately. Now, the professional pianist spends hours to solve a problem or a hurdle. So the thing which is so difficult sometimes is to teach the tolerance of the amateur to himself, self-tolerance. But what I think is very important, that the ingredient of the pianist, the professional pianist, is going to find out after playing 8 hours a day, he will find out how to get over a difficult passage. But one has to give in the beginning the essence of piano playing, which the professional will find out because he practices so much. So to the amateur, you have to give all the essence of movement, of ingredient, to make this, not the hurdle, disappear quicker. This is a very important message I have for the amateur. So I think this film, what we do achieve, today the audiences are used, we have very sophisticated audiences. Today they have got the most fantastic CDs. They can hear the best music. But how do we bring back more and more people to playing themselves again? My thing is the piano, so obviously I want people to play the piano. And also, the thing is, we are not aspiring to be professional, because in fact, whenever I have a student who wants to become a professional, I feel apologetic that I have inspired in my lessons to want to become. Today, the professional pianist is really, the career of a professional pianist is a very, very difficult one. And you can't always have so many audiences. But the amateur pianist can bring so much pleasure and happiness in his life. And also, when a person has got a very difficult job, the piano is suddenly, it's a kind of total antidote to the daily life. So all I want to know is that we want to make a film and we want to place the film so that more and more people have the chance to see it and get the courage to do it, to play the piano again. And with me, if possible. Thank you as a teacher. Thank you.